Hi! For some reason, it started getting really sunny. It's a bit of a cloudy day, but I guess it will go eventually. I'm almost done with my pregnancy. I am due in June, so I've got about, wait, it's April. A month and a bit. What I really want to talk about today, it's important because I realized that when you do the things that feels like you're supposed to be doing, that is opposite of procrastination and the opposite of fear, opposite of anxiety, actually is helpful for you. Being pregnant is a really easy way of explaining this because it's universal that everybody believe that if you are pregnant you're gonna have this specific symptom. Pregnant women are supposed to have is tiredness and back pains, leg pains or whatever it is, belly pains, going to toilet all the time, and bad hormones or something like that, and cravings. That is completely not true, and it is not something that we get as pregnant women. It is sad because we have to take ownership for a lot of things, because I'm not going to lie, in this pregnancy myself, I do blame pregnancy for a lot of things that I had to really take ownership for. The first moment when I realized this was around January or February, maybe. I was starting to get back pain. I was thinking, oh god, this is coming, and feeling sorry for myself. I watched the movie called What to Expect When You're Expecting, and there was this character where she has a totally blissful pregnancy, and I looked at her and I didn't think of it like it was a joke. I just thought of it as serious, and I am going to be that girl. So I decided I am going to be her. I'm gonna have such an amazing pregnancy. I am gonna feel so good. And all of a sudden, all these symptoms started to go. I didn't have back pains. That's when I started to realize, there is something more to pregnancy than I thought. We are not stuck with any type of symptom just because we are going through pregnancy. I can actually control my pregnancy by the way that I think about it. And so that was the first thing, but obviously that wasn't enough for me to be fully, feeling good all the time. Recently, I had been very good with just doing what I want to do. So at the moment, I wake up around 5:30 in the morning, and in the past 2 days, I've been sleeping at 1:30 because I'm not too sure. I think I'm just really excited about a lot of stuff because I started doing things that excited me and that made me feel happy. The funny thing is that I am not feeling the tiredness. I do have naps when I want to, but that is usually when I go back to that mode where I'm not supposed to be in. That is when I start to get tired. Stalk people on Instagram and go on Snapchat. The thing is, I'm not feeling the pain that I would feel. I noticed that during that phase, I was being sad and depressed about my life, and so my energy was really low. When you are passionate about something, when you're doing something that you enjoy, you're automatically happier and your energy is at a higher level. Your symptoms just doesn't exist at this level, right? I would go higher, right? But you can't see my hands. So, when you are there, these symptoms usually doesn't exist. Even if it does, you don't notice it. It doesn't exist when you're up there. I can tell you that for sure. You just don't notice it maybe, or you literally, all the symptoms just go away. Because when you don't notice something, you don't notice it. So when you're down here, this is where all of the illness and the sickness and the laziness and the negative thinking plays. And so what I realized is that you are not stuck with the circumstance that you're in. We love excuses. What I know what I'm talking about is the experience that I have in life. And the experience that I have is that when I'm down here, I get every single thing that a pregnant woman should be getting. But when I'm up here, I don't get it at all. I went to a course, public speaking. Start at 8:30, and then we have a few breaks, toilet breaks, so 2 minutes or lunch break, and we'll finish about 9 o'clock at night. I was able to stay in that room for very long time without, you know, struggling like you might imagine a pregnant person would struggle. Why don't you just give it a try, right? You gotta ask yourself questions like, what is exciting to me? What do I like? What I'm passionate about? And what do I want to do? And what do I love, right? I don't get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, half 5 o'clock in the morning, because I have to. I get up because I really like the morning. I just really like it. It makes me happy, especially in summer. I probably wouldn't get up at half 5 in the morning in the winter because it's dark, but when you wake up at that time, when it just hits that brightness, the morning brightness, and you can hear the birds and stuff, it is, oh, I love it. I just love it. And I think it's probably because it reminds me of Thailand. I am a huge Thailand fan, which I was born there, but most importantly, I just love Thailand, and anything that reminds me of Thailand, I want to wrap myself around it. And I'm not too sure, maybe I like it anywhere. I want to draw more, I want to paint more, make videos, wake up early in the morning, have a good tidy house, and be a good mother. You know, that's really important for me too, is be a good mother. When you take the steps to the action, the first step is usually the hardest, but when you actually do it, it actually makes you so happy and you get in such a good flow, and you just keep going. But just remind yourself, when you do those things, you're usually up here. And if you're not up here, you probably don't really like it. It's probably a something that you think that you should be liking, you know. When you're up here, is nothing exists, nothing bad exists. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. I don't have a deadline for how often I'm gonna make videos yet. I was thinking I might do 3 times a week, but then at the same time I kind of really want to do every day, so I'm gonna see how the everyday works, or if not, I will settle with 3 times a week. Okay, so thank you for listening. I'll see you. Bye bye.